subscribe. We're all shouting, most don't even know why. Debate is good, but keep it kind. Be civil with an open mind, don't walk blind. Everyone can eat, just not at my table. I'm holding boundaries so my heart stays whole. Make it rain, make it rain. If you love your out. Make it rain, yeah. Let it all flow. Different voices, different fights, but we can still keep the peace inside. I'll stand my ground, keep my space, but I'm wishing you well from a safer place. Make it rain, make it rain. If you love your out, make it rain, yeah. If you love your out. Different voices, different thoughts, but we can still keep the peace inside. I'll stand my ground, keep my space, but I'm wishing you well from a safer place. Make it rain, make it rain. If you love your out, make it rain, yeah. If you love your out. Make it rain.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Angie. Make it rain if you love your owl. So, hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So happy to see everyone. So, hello, Maria. Hello, G-Walt Kitchen. Hello, Danny. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Firisi. Hello, Oli Molly. Hello, Angie. Hello, Juan. Hello, Christy. Hello, Maria. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So happy to see everyone. So, yes, today is going to be a day because I want to change my PayPal donation thing. So give me 1 second, guys. You can conduct, Danny. We need to do a live performance of that song. Listen, you don't want me to sing, okay? I don't sing well. I will be so honest, guys. So, can Donald get PayPal in jail? I don't know. But I would really love if everyone today mostly send the money towards him because of what is going on. And we are going to talk about all of that because that's why I changed the video that I was supposed to do. No, he can't. Okay, so who can go and visit him? Who can go and help him? So yes, he is in jail, guys. Okay, first of all. So I have a bunch of good news, and then there is the terrible news of Donut. But I have a lot of good news. So how should we do this? Should we start with the good news and then finish with maybe we should go with the bad news first. Yeah, because there are so many of those like people that are okay, perfect. So yeah, he is in prison and jail. My God, I'm so sorry. That is not the same thing. So yes, he was arrested on January 22, 2026 at 10 o'clock in the morning. So yes, he did call Kingpin, and he really was arrested in the morning, fucking random. So yeah, it really happened, guys. It really happened. Like it's not a joke. So the case is still not out because you can also go to the what's the name of this? You can also go to the another site to see exactly what's going on with the case, but the court case doesn't have a real number yet. It's only the 9999999, which is the number of transition that they're putting. So for me, yeah, that's mean I don't have the detail, but from what I have gathered by listening to Kingpin and Wiley and wait, why did he phone OKP? I have no idea. But he did. Like that was his voice. Like the call was really bad quality, but he really did call OKP. So why did he get arrested? So they say it's for felony, but like I'm gonna explain all the different version I have heard. Okay. And also find it super interesting, guys, that this arrest is happening literally 5 days before Donat and Armand are going in front of the trial. So let's start with let's start with that, okay? So at the end of the day, I will let you believe the version that you want to believe, and then after you decide what you believe. And when he gets out or when he gives us some news, then you decide. You decide. So yeah, they are going in front of the truck. They're going in front of the judge, like, and they always come for you in the morning. I don't know. I've never been arrested. I was just like, damn. Okay. So yeah, there is two theory. So the theory that it seems that's what I understood that Donat was saying to OKP, which is a really, really suspicious theory. And then there is the theory of Wiley, which is the basically bestie of Armand. So, take everything with a grain of salt. And let's not forget, like, official Kingpin is not he is not in probation. He is arrested. Wait, he got arrested. Look, arrested yesterday. Okay, the bail amount is 250K again, 1/4 of a million. He is right now in the inmate reception center at 450 Boucher Street. Like he was booked onto that permanent housing today at I think 1 p.m. 30:35, because if that is because that's how they write it in French, and in Canada I think yeah. So yeah, guys, I don't know. He is arrested. His next court date is the 26th of January 2026. What a day. And that will be Monday at Lac Superior Department A at 11701. I guess that's street, La Cienega Boulevard. From the because if he's not, if he is no sense and billing, because he will have a hold and your money is gone. I don't know. Like I said, I hadn't heard about that. Like he called OKP, he didn't call me. Okay, like I'm just trying to make it as clear as possible for everyone. And that's why I am fourthly encouraging to people today not to send me super chat, not to send me PayPal. Like I feel like today should really be the day to help Donut. I don't know like how to help for him to get the money directly. Like I don't know like if you put it in his cash app. I don't know if like Elizabeth could appear. That would be great. So, because I really think, because you're going to understand why. First of all, his bill is $250,000. Hello, Melissa. So the bill is like $250,000, but he is talking about a 1% bill, which Wiley and official Kingpin didn't seem to think it exists, but it does exist in California. This is not the normal thing, the 1% bill. Like for the people who saw my video but only listen maybe, so didn't watch the thing. Let me show you. Mhm. Mhm. So yeah, there is what they call the 1% bell. So I think that is what he is talking about. That is something that you like. There's a bunch of like criteria that you need to have. And one of the first one is having someone to sign with you. You need a co-signer. So yeah, but the 1% bail bound does exist as long as he has someone that can sign for him, I suppose. But like I said, I've been reading a little about it. So yeah, this is not a normal occurrence, guys. It's not like normally the bound is like 10%, but that is really like I think it's a rule only like literally in California. And you need to go to a bail house, I think, or something like that. But it does exist. Like it is a real thing. You can have bail for 1%, but let's be clear, that is not some easy peasy thing. Like you need someone to at least co-sign. That's for sure. So yeah, you need a bail bound agent. That already you need to have a bail bound agent. You cannot vouch for it. And you need to have someone co-sign with you. And I don't know what the criteria is for the person that need to co-sign. But yeah, it is something that exists in California. Okay, like I understand why Wiley and other people didn't know about it, but I didn't appreciate that they were saying that he was delusional and stupid and didn't know the law. Like they were treating it like he is an idiot, when in reality, the moment I heard that, my reaction was to just be like, well, I know Donat wouldn't lie about that shit, so let me just write 1% bail amount. And I found that rule pretty easily. Like that's also one of the thing I don't like. It is the just oh he's so stupid. Oh he always has problem. Oh he's always. I'm just like yo, can you just chill? Like relax. So yeah, to qualify for that first percent payment on a bail bound in Saturn, California. It's not even everywhere in California. It's only in Saturn, California. Like at least like give the person the benefit of the doubt and just do a Google research. Like I don't know, man. Like that's the type of thing I will not lie. That type of thing irritates me. I don't like it when people don't even try to do a little freaking research and just decide that a person is just stupid. I'm like, shut up. Like I wouldn't be surprised that Donut knows a little more than most people about the law. Like at least give him that for the love of God. So yeah, to qualify for the 1% down payment on a bail bond in Southern California. One, arrestee must be a legal California resident. I think he is a legal California, like, yeah, I think must have two indemnitor with proof of employment. So he needs two people to vouch for him, not one, two. Proof of residency, approved credit, and valid California ID. So approved credit, I don't know what that means, but yeah. Please note that IHSS, SSI, EDD, unemployment, self-employment, jig work, or under the table work will not qualify for payment plan. The indemnitors. That's why when the people were like, "Oh, you wanted people to come and read to you," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay. This is not my language. I speak French." So yeah, while I can read it in my head and I know what what it means, I'm like, how do I pronounce that? So yeah, the indemnitor individual annual income must exceed the total bail amount. Woo-hoo! So you need people that do 250K per year. For first-time offender only on a new case before having gone to court for arraignment. So it is a new offense. Yeah, that's not me. Like I said, I just heard that. I know nothing, but rumor has it. You know what I mean? Additional payment of 2% of the total bail amount due within 10 days. Payment on the balance due monthly divided over 12 months or less. So let's say it's 1% of 250. So that would be like what? 2,500. So the person in the first 10 day need to give 2% of that 1% of the total amount. So let's do a quick calculation. And let's hope they don't start saying, well, Madgie, are you going to do it? Because I'm clearly not from California. So that's not even a question. Multiply. No. Okay. So I think it's like $50. If I understand correctly, sincerely, they really need to go to an actual bail hearing. I'm just reading a definition on the internet. Defendant must be located in Southern California and one of the following counties. So it's not even every counties that have that. It is the Riverside, San Bernardino, Orange, Orange County, Orange, San Diego, or Los Angeles. I think Donat is in Los Angeles. For case in other counties, larger down payment may be required. So then charges may include, and then they put up different charges. So me, I'm like, I don't know if he is a first-time offender, because I'm like, he did go before the court, but he was never convicted yet. So would they still be considered a first-time offender? I have no idea. So yeah, this is a real thing, but like I said, this is a complicated thing, and that is a situation that only happened in Southern California and certain counties. Like it's not normal. Yeah. So yes, the two rumors I have heard. Rumor number one, coming from official Kingpin, because I didn't listen to his entire live. Like the live was 6 hours. So I think I listened to the first 2 hours. The first hour was just fluff. And I guess him talking about my lawsuit with Lady Letitia, which, like I said, we're gonna talk about that later. It's one of the good news thing. Exactly. I'm like, I don't know if he's considered a first offender because he was never convicted. So, like I said, I ain't a lawyer. I'm just saying 1% down payment is a possibility, but you need two people to co-sign with you, and they need to be from California. So I'm just saying, I'm here to confirm that thing exists. Now, is he able to be to be taken into that? I don't know. Does he have two people to co-sign that make more than 250K a year? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, he's been arrested a handful of times for battery mostly. So yeah, so maybe no. So first of all, this is a new charge. Okay, first I want to say that because we know that he has like another case. This is a second case. Okay, this is a new charge. Now, like I said, let me tell you what I have understood from what King Payne was saying. What it seems to be is that literally it is just them recycling what happened and the first case. Like they're basically just retrying him for the same situation. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't know. Because I would have been more skeptical if the trial with Armand wasn't so close. And if I hadn't literally seen a judge tell me, well, she swore. So I don't know if the system is that corrupt that they would just find a way to re-put him in prison so he can't in jail so he cannot go to that trial with Armand. Like, I don't know. And even if he has nothing to do with Armand, is it possible that the system would do something like that, like retry you for the same thing and literally put a new charge on you? I don't know. Now, the second thing I have understood from Wiley is that it is a new offense and that he again would have fought with a policeman or something. Like, and I'm like, but that's what they said the first time when he had a word with the police person. And I'm like, really? Like he's just like sitting down fighting policemen. I have difficulty believing that, but I wasn't there. So guys, what do you think? That's why I did the video because I'm like, because they keep on going with the he's crashing out. He keeps on having fights with people. And I'm like, he wasn't crashing out. The last time I saw him, he was really normal, extremely calm. Even when 82 came on the platform and was just telling him a lot of shit, he didn't react. So I don't like the he was crashing out, but at the same time I wasn't following him on Twitch. Hello, spellcaster. Exactly. Was it a probation violation? I heard that it was also a probation violation, but why would there be two cases? Like that's my problem with that, so let me show you. And also, I didn't like when they acted as if Donut he knows nothing. He doesn't know. It's not. It's 10%. I was like, Donut is fucking smart. Okay, if there is a 1% bail thing, I know it exists. But now, is he eligible? I don't fucking know. Okay, so let me show you. So you see here, booking that number, that's the first time he was booked. That was the first time he was booked. That was the one in 2025. That one, the 7171696, that's the new one. So does that mean it's two case, or does that just mean he was arrested 2 times? I don't know. But what intrigues me is the fighting with an officer again, because I'm like I said, Melissa, I think I showed you from what I have, search, because like I said, I had to search. I know it exists. There is such a thing as a 1% bail. It is only in California and Southern California at that, but there is a bunch of criteria you need to meet to be able to get that, because this is not only by you. Like, even if he has two people to vouch for him that make more than 250K per year, he needs to find a bound agent that is willing to do it, because he cannot just go and just do it himself. Exactly. So I'm like, I don't know exactly. And as of now, I don't have a lot of information, because normally, um, when you get the case number, which is, there is no case number right now. When you look at that one, I cannot find anything. I don't have the detail about what happened. So when you look at the other case, that has a case number. The 9999999, that is just like a temporary one until they create an actual case number for him. That's the thing, Firisi. I'm like, I have a hard thing with coincidence. Okay? I have a lot of difficulty with coincidence. But it could be a coincidence, which is why, as always, in our country, you decide what you believe. But what I don't want people to send me super chat tonight. I don't want to receive PayPal donation. I really want it to go to him, because at the end of the day, I care about Donut, and I hope to understand what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know, like, exactly, Maria. I have no idea. Like, I don't know what is considered a first time offender in America. Like, I don't know if he can argue his way into, yes, I am a first time offender because it's the first time I don't know. All I'm saying is that that concept exists. Is he eligible to the criteria? I have no idea. And even then, like, the first time offender is one thing. Me, it's the also finding two people to vouch for you that you know for sure are employed and making more than 250K a year. That's a lot, because his bail amount is a lot. Because the people that vouch need to have a higher salary than the the bail amount. So, like I said, don't know if he can have the criteria. Don't know if he was just possessed by the spirit of I don't know what the hell, and decided to get into a fight with a cop. Like, that's also the thing that makes me go, huh? Like, when, like, he knows he is in anger management. Like, literally, he's doing husa, husa, yusa. He was not crashing out. Was he wilding? From what I know, I don't do Twitch. Okay, I cannot help it, people. I don't do Twitch. I don't understand Twitch. I went on that website one time and I got so. And he talked about that too. And King Pain, Blue Bella. He talked about that too. He said that that was double jeopardy, and no, he wasn't. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh my God, Elizabeth, how do we give money to Donut? I don't want anyone to send me any cash app, Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat today. I really don't want that. Tonight is about him. So, do you know how we can help him? So yeah, I have a lot of difficulty of thinking that the Zane Master I saw not long ago is literally now just fighting cops. Of all people, cops. I'm like, oh, Jesus Marie Joseph. Like, Donat was in a party with Armand after Armand sued him, and he didn't do anything. What? Why would he fight a cop? Yeah, no, for me, I'm like, yo, help him. Okay? Help him right now. I think it is the right thing to do. That's how I feel today because based on the information I have, it smells bad. Okay? I don't like the fact that they're trying to act as if the person I saw, and like I said, Madgie don't know what happened on Twitch. From what I heard from Wiley, on Twitch, he interviewed the family of 82 again. Oh my god. Like 82 is the only person that like he can rejoice in peace that Donat is in jail. Okay, like they hate each other so much. I have no word. Like I would rejoice if Danny was in jail. Magic cannot say anything. So, but like Wiley and all the other, I don't. No, he didn't. Okay, what's in the name of fuck is Wiley even talking about then? Like, what is he even talking about? Okay, that's the LA County deposit. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Maria. Okay, guys. Like, I don't know how it work. Okay. You said it deposit fund online for inmate. Is it by the inmate number? Because that is the booking number. It's really okay, my love. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it that you send me that super chat. But tonight, what I want is really let's send it to Donut. We're thinking of him. We love him. Okay. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because that is what I would want for myself. I would want people to give me the benefit of the doubt and don't just go running wild and not giving a shit about my who I am and just trying to rewrite the history. That's why literally like today I was supposed to do the Queen Up and Danielle Allen and all of that. But I was like, no, I really just want to show people like the video of how cool, calm, and collected he was, how he knew exactly what was going to happen with Armand's lawsuit, that he was prepared, that he was, doing his thing. I don't like that they're trying to act as if he was just that unhinged animal. I don't think it's fair. So now, if he fought again a police officer, that would be actually insanity. So I am counting on the fact that Donat is not insane. Like that's what I want to believe because I'm like, yo, if he didn't curse out 82, if he had enough control with Armand, why would there be no control with a cop? Okay, he was responding to a commentary on Twitch. That's all. I believe you, but like I said, I cannot vouch. I believe you, but I cannot vouch because I don't go on Twitch. But what I can vouch on is what I saw on YouTube, which was him being calm, but responding yes to comment. And what I cannot stand also with those type of people that always stand their little minion because, minion will minion, obviously. And that's where, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. So I think also the reason why he called official kingpin, now that I think about it, is probably because he thought he may be the only person for sure he knew was not Hello Damage Kiss, was not a minion of Armand, because we know how it works on YouTube. Smaller YouTuber go and work for bigger YouTuber, from what I understand. Which now I understand better why everyone was so surprised that Jack was not paying me. I guess they only do it for money or clout, and I did it because I believed her, which is like almost unheard of on YouTube. It's so yeah, those big content creator, they what they love to do is sending people to, like I said, like talk shit on you, try to disparage who you are, and then after that they rewrite history, especially if you're not there. Like, he is in jail, so the rumor mill is gonna go, they're gonna go, and I'm like, listen, the man I saw was a chill man. He seemed chilled. Now, if they're telling me that this man was there attacking, like, yo, that's not a chill person, obviously. But I just find the timing really interesting because, like I said, now I have some side eye, a little allegedly, with certain instance of law, because I had a judge look me straight in my fucking eyes and say that shit's okay. So now I'm like, yo, judge can be particular. People can have certain influence that I don't know about. So, so I don't know. I just find it convenient that obviously Armand was not going to win. And now one of the first thing that Wiley is saying is that, well, now Armand doesn't need to worry at all because he cannot go to the trial against, like, that, between him and Armand, because he's gonna be in jail. So this is gonna be an automatic default because he cannot be there. Hello, Darcy. So I'm like, wow, how practical for Armand. Like, coincidence? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there. It's just an interesting coincidence. What is also an interesting thing that I heard from Wiley was that he was saying that someone was going to pay him. Okay. She paint. Okay, so yeah. Someone was going to send him to the trial to make report on the trial. But that now he's gonna tell that woman that she doesn't need to pay him or pay for his arrangement, because obviously Armand is gonna win now because Donat cannot present himself. It's just so fucking convenient. Okay, that is all I can say. It's all. Why is it all so convenient? Like, it's just really convenient, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just saying it's convenient. And it's a fact that is happening right now. And I'm like, wow, that's so practical. And why in the name of, like, she paint allegedly is really special. Mm. Way back in there, I worked with the legal system and the court. If an inmate had a pending case, they will request to be calendared and attend their case. Whew, perfect. Madgie, they let people out on their own. Recognize people don't know shit. I live in Los Angeles and I know. Thank you. So, like I said, it is the machine, the beautiful machine that is there to create a story around someone to make sure that they look like the worst person in the world. And I don't care that people like the person or don't like the person. It's like with Nosy Ho. For me, when I show the video of hers, I don't think she's the best. I don't think she is an angel descending from earth to heal our wounds. Okay. I think she's a human. And what people don't understand, because I like people like Nosy Ho and Donut because they're real. Donut is not gonna come and act like he is higher than thou and being like, I have such big morality. There is nothing I hate more that asshole that act like they're good people when they're not. I'm like, if you cannot stand on your principle, just act like you cannot stand on your principle. Because standing on principle is hard. It's easy to preach bullshit, but then not do shit. And I hate that more than anything. Like that is one of like when you say something, then it applies to everyone. It's not only when it's convenient for you. Nosy and Donut are real. Okay, there is no bulls like there. I'm not saying there's no bullshit because there's always bullshit, but they're not gonna be like, I believe the children are the future. Like they're not gonna come like that, and then suddenly you discover that they hate children. Like, if they hate children, they're gonna be like, I hate children. I love that type of honesty. Those people who act like they're good people and they're fucking not. I'm like, yo, just embrace that you are the worst. Like, it's not easy. It's like, let's say me when I said I don't want to strike people except if it get to this, this, and this. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. So when King Pain, even though he was calling me a prostitute, a slut, all the thing, and that I wanted to take his head and play ping pong with it, I really wanted to do it. But I didn't because he didn't cross the boundary that I clearly stated. That was him pissing me off. But since I supposedly have that morality that I'm preaching, I better fucking stand on that shit. Not like Danny. So even though I hate him, and like I said, 82, don't like the dude, you're not gonna see me strike him. Because did he talk about my okay, except when he said that I was taking care of my parents, which again, I hope he stops because I hate when people talk about my parents. That will make me go crazy. Or if you go and interfere with my money, but irritating me, nah, I'm not interfering with your bag. Why? Why would I? There is no need for me to interfere with your bag if you don't interfere with mine. And if you don't talk about my family, don't talk about my family, and we're good. So my principles are clear, and I will say my limit clearly. And I will also say, if you go past my limit, I will not hesitate into doing every terrible thing I preach against. Because at the end of the day, I am a human. And unlike weirdos that lies and act like they're higher than thou, I'm like, nah, I'm a human. I will go low if you push me enough. Push me enough and I will do everything to you. I have no problem with that. So yeah, but Donut or Nosy, they're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna dox you. Nah, I'm gonna do that. Nah, like they are not liar acting as if I will protect everyone. They're like, nah, I'm here to do this. It's all about this. It is this. I like that. I like that honesty. Okay. I hate liars. Maybe it is the autistic in me. But when I'm like, yo, a liar? I'm like, why are you lying? What's the point? And I get extremely confused because I don't see the point. But that's why when people say, Madgie, you keep on lying like the people from Danny, the Avengers, I'm like, tell me one lie I've actually said. No, I know that's why you like me, guys, because I try to be real, as real as I can be in this strange world when you don't really know entirely who you are. That's why I'm like, yo, I am arrogant. I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, because I think it's easy. I could come with, I believe the children of the future. And then, oh yeah, what about the children? What about the children? I've always despised that. Shut your bitch ass up. You're not here for the children. You're not here for justice. Justice. You're just a messy bitch. Thank you. And at the end of the day, even Kingpin is one of the realest one. And the little Avenger thing, Danny thing, he is one of the most unapologetically himself. So I will give him that. So yeah, like I said, I have a lot of difficulty believing that he would just attack a cop. I have a lot of difficulty understanding that this is a coincidence. No, I don't lie. Like when they're like, "Oh, you're a sore loser," I'm like, "No, because I did it. I don't even know what that was. That was a mockery of justice." Okay, that's a mockery of justice. So yes, at the moment, those are the information I have with the situation. You will hear a lot of people rejoicing in the street like the weirdo they are, but that's okay because they're weird. So yes, one of the good news I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, I think now is the time to say the good, the first good news. So give me 1 second. I need to send myself something. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So maybe you know this, maybe you don't know this. But you know that Kimmy served Danny, right? Now I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen because we know our bitch, right? Never forget, guys. What is it here? We know our bitch, okay? We know that's what we are here at Owl Country. We know our bitch. So yes, Kimi was approved by the judge exactly like Teddy. She was approved for alternative services. While Teddy's alternative services was by email, Kimi had to do it by email, put it on her wall, and then send it to a representative. I don't remember exactly. But like I said, Teddy served Danny. Danny contested the serve automatically. While with Kimi, she's just been radio silent. She's just ignoring the fact that she has been served. Like a really strange and odd individual. So, because of that, because she never answered it, Kimi asked for an entry of default. Because, like I said, And I want to make sure people understand because I know I'm annoying sometimes and I express myself in a way that can be, cold or rude. But Teddy did serve Danny. She just contested that service, which is why she needs to reveal her identity so that she can stop contesting her being served by Teddy. But in Kimi's case, she just didn't answer. She didn't contest. She just acted as if it wasn't real and it wasn't a thing, which is dumb as a rock. So yeah, Kimi asked a request for clerk entry of default in accordance with federal etc. I request that a clerk entry of default be entered against Danielle Robertson. Hello, Victoria. And that had also happened to Teddy and Kimi. Like, it's the second time that Kimi is getting a default against Danny because she contests. But we're talking about today, and then I will talk about the future of what will happen. So, affidavit. In support of my request for clerk entry of default, I state that the summons and complaint were served, okay? Because that's the thing she's doing with Teddy. Teddy serves her with an alternative way, and she's like, no, I wasn't served, I wasn't served, I wasn't served, I wasn't served, I wasn't served. And that's also what she did with Kimi at the beginning. But now, this is the second time that anyhow. So yeah, the summons and complaint were served on December 15, 2025. Yeah, she is studying. At 8:39 a.m. by certified mail through United States Postal Service. The defendant has failed to plead or otherwise defend. So like I said, with Teddy, she filled out papers so that the judge now is like, okay, you know what? For you to be fucking served and leave us the fuck alone, we need you. We need your address. We need your name. And that one, and I think it's because she doesn't want again to be ordered to reveal her identity. She really acted as if that shit didn't happen. She really acted as if that was like some type of mystical, I don't know, unicorn. Oh, this is very special. I love that. The statement is true and is signed. Yeah, the defendant is not an infant. Oh shit. I am so sorry, guys, that was an accident. Thank you, Evie. That was an accident. My bad. The statement is true and is signed under the penalty of perjury. Now, Kimi received today, so it's not even on Pacer yet. I guess it's gonna appear on Pacer in a couple, maybe like tomorrow or Monday. But the default judgment was accepted by the judge. Clerk entry of default. Party and default, Danielle Robertson. The default of the party name above for failure to plead or otherwise defend is entered. Certificate of service. I hereby certify that on this date, a copy. So yeah, the second time now. Second time. She's getting a default in Kimi's case. Now, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think Danny is gonna do when she's gonna be presented with that default? I want people to write in the chat, please. Give me your best theory. I'm giving 1 minute. Ignore it? No. No, 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 no. She cannot ignore it. She is gonna say that she wasn't served. And she is gonna say, either she's gonna say she wasn't served, or she's gonna say, well, the party in default is Danielle Robertson, and my name is not Danielle Robertson. Which one do you think is more likely to happen? Her saying, I was never served, and that's why I never answered. Like, making people waste their motherfucking time until the judge is like, okay, fine, you were not served. So now we need your name. Or do you think that she's going to go with the party in default is Danielle Robertson, and that's not me, so therefore I am not in default? What do you think she's going to do? Because like I said, I know my bitch. I wasn't served. It's not my name. You don't know my name. She's going to do a poly of herself. Talking about that, I need to talk about those idiots too after. Yeah, she will say it's not her. So we have 2 votes. Guys, why do you suck? Can you talk more? Hello? So yeah. My theory is that she's going to say that's not her name, therefore it's not a default against her. That's my theory. She's going to say that Danielle Robertson is a third party and that's not her, therefore she should not be accused. That's my theory. Because I know my bitch, she's not going to take that lying down. Like, I know her. She's going to say that's not her. She's not going to say she's not served. She's going to say Danielle Robertson is a third party. I am not Danielle Robertson. What do you think, guys? I am so sure of my theory. That is another good news that had to come from Teddy. Like, Teddy, wow, this morning, my mind was blown away by what Teddy said. Like, and also after I have something hilarious to show you guys, because you know who sent me a cease and desist? Lady Leticia, Lady Leticia, Lady Leticia. Okay, I was like, oh. What is happening? Yeah, she sent me a cease and desist, and I will also show you what I responded to her. And also, I have news concerning the court and the appeal. Like I said, it's only good news except for the donut situation. Like, when I say Danny, it will have to go to the end of the earth. They will have to literally arrest her like that for her to finally take accountability. So, yes, guys, I'm super like Teddy, Kimmy, they're so brave. And this is such an utter victory because, God, Kimmy, did have a second default against that woman for a year. Like, wow. But I know my bitch, and she's gonna say that defendant Danny Robertson is not her, and that is a third party. The judge is gonna literally, like I'm telling you, she thinks she's smarter than the system and smarter than everyone. But when I'm saying that she's gonna do that, I'm not saying it's smart. I'm saying the judge, every judge, are gonna hate her so badly. So badly. So now, Danny, woo, what? Give me what? What am I watching right now? What is this? So Danny is being an idiot, if I understand correctly. Like, she went live and she is trying to act as if what did she say? What did she say? Now I'm curious. What did she say? What did my bitch say? What happened is that my love Kimmy texted me and I'm like, what? Wait. Okay, no, I'm seeing nothing. Mm. I don't know. I cannot open my messages while being on my phone. So I will read that message later. I don't know if it's on what platform? Fair use. Fuck Danny, man. Don't even worry about Miss Study, okay? Like, let her study and appear on the chat. I'm begging of you. I am live. I cannot answer the My voice is glitchy now, right, guys? Give me 1 second. So yeah, my theory is that Danny is gonna. Okay, moral of the story, guys. What happened is that Kimmy sent me a message, but I cannot read the message while I am on my phone. Like, when I am on my phone doing the live, so I'm like, I cannot read right. And then she called me, but then I couldn't take it because I am on the phone. So then after that, when someone calls me, automatically the voice become like, so that's why I came out and went back in, because I'm like, oh, my voice is gonna be all so yeah. So let's be clear. Kimi and Teddy are gonna win against Danny, okay? Danny is just wasting the time of the entire entire world right now. That's the only thing she's doing. Now let me find Exhibit R. No, she's not. No, 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 no. She know I didn't do it on purpose. Like that's the thing with me when I go too fast. That's my big problem. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm here, guys. Back. Wait. I talked to Kimmy on the phone. Wait. Okay, guys. So she is not mad at me at all. She's telling me to continue to continue my live. She know I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, we're good, guys. Now, what she was sending me was basically her showing that Danny and Alive was reading the lawsuit. So she sent that to the judge. What's going on? Shut up, Danny, Danny. So yes, she, unlike Polly, no, I didn't do it on fucking purpose. So yeah. Hello, Lady T. You seem mad at me. Do you want to come up? Just promise me you're not gonna curse me out because I'm actually here to try to help Donut. And I don't appreciate the campaign that is going on against him. So if you care about Donut and you wanna, I don't know, you can come up, I guess. Why are you saying I'm finally helping? The last time we talked, you didn't like Donut at all. So yeah, she sent that to the judge to show to the judge that she cannot say that she wasn't served and that she didn't know about the lawsuit because she's reading it online. But I'm telling you, I fucking know in my soul she's gonna write a 100-page saying, "My dear Mr. Judge, my name is not Daniel Robertson. My name is Demon from Hell. So therefore I am not the person." Nya, 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 nya. So, at the end of the day, everyone is gonna win because Danny's only talent is wasting fucking time. Exactly like she did with Lady Atisha. So yes, also a good news. Hello, lady. Hello, Joanne. So yeah, also a good news. Teddy solved my Yo, the way I was schooled this morning, guys. I literally had to do my own emotep towards Teddy. I was like, emotep, emo. Because wait, I need to show you that. Don't worry, the court is gonna ask her for everything. Don't even. Hello, Sacred Onion. Because what Teddy made me realize and realize for me is that that stupid ass contract says that party A is Danielle Robertson. She doesn't say AKA. She doesn't say this is a pseudonym. So if we look at this contract, Danielle Robertson is the one that created that song, and Danielle Robertson is the one that transferred those rights. But Danielle Robertson is not Danny Robertson because Danny Robertson kept on saying in every part of Teddy's lawsuit that this is not her name. I'm like, even in your own contract, you don't know your own fucking name. You so that means already. Ah, you're so cute. So that means. Please don't be mad at me.
Oh, I didn't know you added me that quick. Girl, pie face. No.
Don't be mad at me.
You call me say tattoo girl, and I'll be like pie face. No, let me.
No, it's Lady T. Perfect.
We listen right now. We can't be mad.
Yeah,
It's
no.
not about personal issues. Who don't like who. Right now, I don't care what nobody says. This is a major thing what he's going through. I don't
Yeah,
care what we've been through. He's facing felonies. This is like way past personal issues. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
would never ever co-sign to think, oh yeah, this is a celebration joint. This is his real life. He's 36, 37, has gone his whole life without ever having a felony. And to have it because there's powers that be, like right before I hit your link, someone told me about a major large platform
Yes, she is.
that spoke on this. And I'm like, wait, so they
Mhm.
know about it and they're alleging that someone else that's incarcerated is protecting them. Not. So I'm like, well, if these people know what's going on, that would mean that maybe this person had something to do with it. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this is serious what's going on right now. It's bigger than just people thinking it's some sort of karma. No, he's got people literally coming after him and it's bullshit. Like total bullshit.
I do feel that because when I'm listening to people and they're saying he was crashing out, I'm like, woo! Oh, it's nice. Oh,
They're not show, baby. Come on now.
I love you.
I
You're
bought this a year
awesome.
ago
You're
from his
awesome.
his original channel. I got a necklace too.
I
Hmm.
love it. But yeah, no, I don't like how they're trying to make it seem like he was crashing out and would just attack a cop out of nowhere.
No,
Do
no, no,
not.
no. It wasn't a cop. So it's the lawyer that I want to say is the prosecutor on the case for the assault, alleged assault from the bar incident. It's the same one that when he was locked up in July of last year, actually before he got locked up. So remember when he was like that he was at the court and the bailiff or whoever told him that they basically wanted to try to arrest him and he banged out. All this allegedly happened that day when he called him the C word or whatever was going on, and the guy was trying to allude to saying that he said things or whatever. So when he left and then they put the warrant out and he went to jail, he had thought that that 30 days was supposed to suffice that. So that's what this is from. It's not, it was no cop. It
So it's
wasn't.
really just a repeat of the first fucking shit?
Well, after the information that I just found out before I found out that you were live, because somebody told me you were live, I was like, I need to go and do some research because I didn't know that No Jumper or whatever from No Jumper. Allegedly, they went live and people were on there saying that allegedly Big U is protecting the knot and all this. And I'm like, wait, this is getting really deep. I need to do some research because then that's making me wonder, okay, did Wack have something to do with this? Because you know him and Denot been beefing. That is a problem. Because now I feel like this is getting down a rabbit hole that's just getting bigger than just petty little banter or whatever. Because it's like he's having issues with people that have a lot of connections and they're trying to use their powers. And it's like, so what? To not talk shit, he would ever. And my thing is, when he was at the Ray J thing, I didn't understand why Wack got so mad because he said Ray J wasn't informed. How was that dogging him? That's what any reporter would do, would just repeat, you know what I'm saying? To keep the
Exactly.
people that's not there what's going on. You're going to basically threaten him over what? And I just feel like people are taking this internet, the Knox personality too far. You know what I'm saying? And that's who he is. That's how he got to have the community of people. Even me, all the back and forth we have, the root of my devotion to him is because of who he is as a content creator. He has something I've never in my life seen before that you
He
can't
is
just let go
so
of.
real.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why you can argue with him because
Yeah, I give it
he's a
to him. You
real
know.
person. No, but
Yeah.
with a fake person, you don't even argue. You're just like,
Yeah.
but a real
But
person, you'll be like, "Ah, and then after you're chill.
I'll be ready to wring his neck. You
Exactly. Like he's
behind the scenes,
so
I'll be like, nigga, it's
real.
10:30 in the morning. You cussing me out. Get off my phone. I'm blocking you today. I'll talk to
There
you two
you
days from
go.
now.
And then after it's like, hey, like it's he is donut. And I don't like that they're trying so hard while he is vulnerable and jail to go and destroy everything he has built, acting as if he was crashing out. I'm like, he wasn't.
Well, for me, because I
Hello,
personally
MGE.
relate to the things that people are saying, which first of all, hi, Maggie. Yes, I've been dragging you for Hill.
Oh yeah, my love. I know that. Love you.
And
And
so we'll
Melissa,
get
just
into
one
that.
thing. Melissa, thank you so much. But please let's send that to Donut.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Right now, it's
Yeah.
about him, and so I'm
Mhm.
just like people are now trying to give diagnoses, and it's like people like me. I really am diagnosed with these things that they're saying, and it's like it's not funny to just throw things out there and now trying to deter people. Oh, he has a mental illness, so don't help him, or oh, the 10% or the 1% is not real. Like I go and do my homework to come out here and tell the truth because there's so many people. I don't like when mass volumes of people are ganging up on one person. Denot's a strong motherfucker, but he's human, just
Hello,
like me.
Lacey.
You know what I'm saying? And what I don't respect is that you people, when he was out here, made these truces and y'all dick ride and all, and then the moment he's in jail, now it's like, and then y'all make him, I'm not monetized. They're making money off of him. Also, why he's incarcerated, and y'all think that's cool? It's not. I swear to God, it's not. It's
No, it's not.
disgusting.
It's disgusting. Like he called
Exactly.
Kingpin, and Kingpin is just mocking him for 6 hours.
Yeah, I had fell asleep on a certain part. I was the only one in the
Yeah,
chat
like
that was rallying for Denat and saying I hate, you know what I'm saying, what's going on for him. Out of 200
mhm.
people, I'm the only one. All y'all think
That's
so
why he
so
was talking about you. He was dragging you for it.
and I was laughing because I'm like, I'm so used to it. It's like it's
Mhm.
whatever. But the only problem I had, okay, even if you said, if you go back to jail, I'm a whatever. So the truth that y'all said you said y'all had should not be based on whatever life experiences did not go through. Now,
Exactly.
what you could have said was, now if you go to jail or something happens, don't think I'm not going to drag you. But that doesn't mean I hate you. That doesn't mean I'm going to act like and say, oh, I had to fake like I care because I don't, because then that makes you seem fake.
And like, how does he know my number? How does he? Why is he calling me? Like making him look like a ridiculous person when in reality he clearly felt like they had a bound because he could have called me, but he
Yeah.
felt closer to Kingpin at that point because I believe of the Armand situation. So I'm like, you are the worst.
That and well, Donata's not dumb, so I know he knows there was a good chance that it was going to be played. I just don't think that he thought it was going to be number one recorded or be received and it to be taken like I don't give a fuck about you, ha ha. You like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he thought that. That's a
No,
fact.
no,
And
no.
what broke me the most, and I had said that in his chat, I was like, this is making me cry, is because the Knot is such a strong person, but to hear him behind bars in that vulnerable state, and he's saying maybe this is my karma, or maybe, and he's like really, he's like, I don't mind litigating, but if I gotta just take what, like you could tell this is getting to him. And for people to make a mockery of it, I don't give a fuck if he's an asshole or not. We know he can be an asshole. That don't mean he deserves to be behind bars. There's no crime to be an asshole. I swear to
There.
God, it's not.
Thank you. Thank you. That's true. You're like, yo, being an
Yeah.
asshole is not criminally chargeable to someone.
And I just feel like I had to come out, and then I got had people coming trying to come for me and this. And I'm like, I don't care. Somebody's got to be out here speaking up for him because there's too many of y'all coming out here trying to dog this man while he's facing a whole felony. This shit is not funny. I swear to God, it's not. Now, if he's out
That's
and
a
we going
black
back and
man
forth,
that was arrested for something that was already tried. Like that's actually insane to listen to.
and my
That's
thing
an
is, he got arrested.
American. Like I'm like, what the fuck is
August,
going
September,
on this
October, November,
day?
December, January. It was 6 months ago. He got arrested in July. How does an incident happen with an official, which is a lawyer, and then 6 months later into a new year, y'all decide to make it charges? But it's conveniently right after him and whacking into it while he's at the Ray J thing. And now this is coming to like this is crazy. It's wild.
I don't believe in coincidence.
No, I don't either.
Like I have a lot of difficulty because I'm like, oh, suddenly 6 months later, let's wake up and do the same shit he was put in jail for in the first place. That was
Yeah.
already exaggerated. So I'm
Yeah.
like, but now that same action is now a felony. It's not a
And
misdemeanor.
the thing is they had a choice to make it a misdemeanor or a felony, and y'all decided to make it a felony. And so I had called three, I think. Two said no. I called three different bail bondsmen about the 1% because when Wiley was
No, no,
sitting up
no,
here,
Danny. What I mean by that is that whether you want to accept it or not, there is a bias in America toward like most of the population is black men, while black men like represent like what, not even 10% of the population. There is a bias, and we know that the people that are rejoicing normally would be calling out that type of bias. So that's why I'm talking about it. But yeah, that would be tragic for every man, every woman of every ethnicity. Please
and,
continue.
and to piggyback off of what Madgie just said, I had said that on my live. I was like, for this to happen to anybody, any content creator, whatever race, it would be horrible. But specifically because he's a black man, specifically because he's a black man that has definitely went his whole life with no felony. He's not out here physically harming people, doing stuff to children, all that kind of stuff. And it's being celebrated just because people think he's an asshole. No, I don't agree with that. I'm so sorry. Because I did 4 years with people that were treacherous and done some nasty things to people. You know what I'm saying? So Denot's demeanor and the shit he done doesn't equate to he needs to be in prison. I'm sorry, it doesn't. That's not. So when they say black women or a black man, Danny, it's because it's so easy to put something like this on a black man because we are deemed people with heightened personalities, heightened temperaments, heightened all those things. So it's easy to label and cast and sentence a black man easily, even with no record, than it is someone that's not of melanin. That's all she's saying, Danny. No disrespect.
Yeah, it's not to be like anything because you know that I literally said that I I had class privilege
Right.
over a white man. Like
Hmm.
it doesn't like it's just that I don't like the fact that those people would use the black card and call everyone racist, but then be the worst. And I'm like, this is literally what you're preaching, that the system is
Hmm.
unfair, that it's hard for black people and etc. etc. But you see a black man being put on in prison for the same shit with
And
the
for
same
lies, because he
info.
called someone the C word. I've done the same
Wow.
thing in court. I don't care. When I'm mad getting sentenced and y'all playing with me, y'all all the hard R. Okay, I've done it, but I didn't get a new charge. Who gives a fuck? But
And he
for them
already
to be the
paid for that. He already paid
because
for
my
that.
thing is, if he was to, and in real time when this happened, if he was to have threatened him, he would have went to jail and not gotten out. He wouldn't have gotten OR. That's a fact. If you're
Yeah.
threat like me, when I was fighting my felony, when I was fighting my felony, I was in county for 6 months. I had threatened one of the COs. They had me two-man move, cuff and shackle for 4 months. Like I couldn't go to visits, couldn't go to court, nothing because I threatened the CO. Like when you do that stuff in real time, there's repercussions. So this to me is a ploy and a plot from the powers that be that's trying to take him down. I'm just like, bro, he's just a fucking content creator with a larger than life personality, and he will give it up if y'all play with him. So what? You people are gangbangers, all kind of stuff, doing the most and coming for him. Like And me and him have been through some shit. And I'm still supporting because I don't feel this is right. Period.
That's the thing. I'm like, your principle should not be moving because you don't like someone. I'm like, liking people is not a reason to not have principle.
Yeah, like as a community, as black people, because
Exactly.
it's all these black content creators that's coming for him. We should be like, you know what? The not might have been a lot of things, but I feel like he shouldn't be going. That's what should be going on for the people that so called don't like him. Y'all should be doing that, standing up for a community.
Because they will be like, oh, Maggie doesn't like Black American. She goes against. I'm like, I am more neutral that you will ever be because you are so busy having so much emotion that you will ignore the fate of a Black man, which is the minority you're always talking about.
Well, I've said that about you because I thought maybe you just didn't know because some people may not know every single detail,
Oh,
but
I
that
am
still doesn't equate
ignorant.
that you're a racist. That
No,
doesn't have to
exactly. I'm
equate to
like,
that,
I'm
right?
ignorant. That I can
Yeah.
accept because I'm like, at the end of the day, you are ignorant of the reality of Canada as I am ignorant of the reality of the United States, which is
Right.
why I always ask, is it like that in America? Is it like that? Because I'm just, people can ask me, is it like that in Canada? But like I said, there is ignorance that needs to be acknowledged.
Yeah. And some people just may not know. That doesn't mean that, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I hate to say it on here. Like my sisters gave me a hard time years ago. I would never let this down. It was 2017. We was in the car talking and they said something about what was it? Blackface or porch monkey, something like that. And I didn't know what it meant. Oh my God. My sisters never let me live that down. Oh, of course you wouldn't. You're light skinned and dope. I'm like, bitch, because I didn't sit up here and know the whole history. But I sure did my
Oh
history
my
then.
God.
I was like, what's that mean? She was like, of course you wouldn't know. I was like, so we all have the things we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but it doesn't mean we're prejudiced. It just
Right.
means we're not genies and we don't know everything.
You know, hey,
But
but
yeah,
my
no,
sisters, they'll tell you they know all about the black hair. So I got to hear it all day long. Okay, so but I just feel like I don't know. I feel really really bad for him because it was one thing when he went last year and it just seemed like it was trivial, a little misdemeanor. He could out, but like now this is
exactly.
serious. This is serious.
Hmm.
Because when I
And
looked up
why?
what he could be facing, it was like 16 months to 4 years
Why?
over words.
Because
Be
you
fucking
said
for
the
real.
C word? Like, come on, man. Even like someone that says the N word doesn't deserve to go to prison for 16 months.
Right.
Like it at the end of the day, those are words. That is not an actual felony.
Hmm.
Like
And
why?
so when I called the different bail bondsmen, two of them was like, yeah, no, we don't do anything about 1%, da da da. And I'm like, damn, so is this a real thing? Whatever. So when I finally called another one, he was like,
Hmm.
oh no. He said, yes, a lot of people in the jail do talk about it. Not everyone honors it, but the way it
Hmm.
works, and Dana can use himself. So say like it stayed at 250, God forbid, and the 10% would be 25,000. They would allow 2,500 to be as a down payment,
Hmm.
and the person that's going to sign, be it himself, be somebody else, they would have to number one check their job history, where basically make sure that they're able to make the monthly payments to pay off the balance of the rest of the 25,000. So if you put 2,500, they would deduct that from the 25,000, and the rest of that would have to be paid in monthly payments. That's the way that goes. So when Wiley and other people were trying to say, "Oh, it's a lie. He's trying to grift from supporters. There's no such thing." No, do your homework before you come out here running your mouth.
I
Trying to
am Canadian and I found it.
Yeah.
Like, just go on Google. Like, it's just
No,
how
I'm
much they
calling
just
the
want
bail
to
bondsman because
dismiss
them the people
him.
to get him out. Google ain't gonna get him out. We need to find a
No,
bail
Google ain't
bondsman
gonna
that will
give
do
him
it.
out at all. But I'm just saying that me as a stupid Canadian, I could
Don't
do
tell
the
me stupid.
research. But what they want to do is act as if he is an idiot, a liar, a delusional dude. Like
Hmm.
they're just trying to mock him.
And what I don't like about Wiley is that you went from AT2 being in your panel to trolling Denot. Then the very next live to supporting Denot, showing the live of Denot with AT2's auntie and the whole allegation, to now right back to he's in jail with some other dude on it. Like I'm just so
Hello, V Love. That is so weird. Wiley doesn't seem to know what to do, but I think it may be because he is connected to Armand. Because Donat, that's the thing. He has lots of big enemy. Lots of people are threatened by him.
Yeah.
So it's even hard to. Oh, Villa. Thank you, Villa. Thank you, everyone that's giving me super chat. Thank you so much. But today, I would really, really appreciate if all the donation are made to Donut.
Amen.
Like, this is disgusting what's going on.
Because if he gets the money, he can get out Monday and be to
Hmm.
bond himself out. I'd already put in the Discord the bondsman. I gave them his name.
Hmm.
And so that way, if they call that bondsman, they know who he is. I told them about the online harassment, what's going on. And even the bondsman said, he said, yeah, 250 is he said, I've never heard of that. That's a bit much for that type of charge. He said usually that type of charge is only $50,000 bond.
Thank you. I don't understand that 250 has always bugged me
Hmm.
because I'm like, this is not a normal amount. Like, people who are accused of actually unaliving people don't get that type of.
Right. That
I'm
part.
like, why? Like,
Because
there's
it was
something
outrageous
so
when he was
weird.
facing a misdemeanor last year. It was a high
Yeah,
amount.
yeah, that was ridiculous. Then now in a strange way, I find it even more ridiculous because I'm like, but it's literally the same charge.
Yeah. But
How
now a
can you?
felony.
Yeah, like he pissed off someone. I believe that. I
Well, it's
just
a multitude of people that's working against him. And then my thing is when they were like, oh, when he wants to come out here and talk about his case, why wouldn't he? I mean, my whole thing, and I've said this from the jump, whatever history him and Armand had, it's whatever. If I feel a person is something and then there's a case that really ain't getting that much traction and I decide to use my coin to go and fly where this particular visual individual is at, go and try to sit next to him, antagonize him, you're standing outside, you hear him laughing in the background, all that stuff next to all this stuff, and then you decide to leave and now all of a sudden, oh my God, I fear for my life. No, I don't respect that. I'm so sorry because my best friend was
think
unalived and she had a real restraining order against a sociopath that still unalived her while she had the restraining order. Like restraining orders are for people that are real victims, not because you want to be petty and do this online mess. Because
you are
why would you go to
absolutely right.
Miami if you really felt that he was this, that, and the third? You wouldn't even put yourself in that situation. You went down there to antagonize him. Like it's been a downhill spiral for Denat mentally, emotionally, ever since this whole PO stuff started.
Yeah, it's like they know that he's vulnerable right now, and they're trying everything in their power to make sure that he goes to jail.
Yeah, because they got him off YouTube. That's not enough. He's
Yeah,
on Twitch. That's not enough. We just want him to be completely obliterated so we ain't got to see him at all. And it's like, that's how you know it's something in him that's a gift that these people are so jealous of that y'all want to take his freedom. That's crazy.
that's actually batshit crazy.
Like all y'all got bigger channels than everybody, and y'all worried about him. So what? So what if he pops it? So what? That's the internet. All of us, including myself, have done the
Mhm.
most, said the most, doxed, pressed, information. All we've done all that. I
Yeah,
still wouldn't want his ass in jail. I
thank
can't harass
you.
him in jail. Let me
There
stop.
you go. But also, just like
I gotta
jail,
laugh.
jail scares me so much.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is that place? It looks gross. It looks crowded. It looks, I'm like, yo, this is for people that have done things, not for petty shit.
he got to sleep on steel, sleep on thin mats that
Yo, I
be
can't. I
uncomfortable.
can't.
Food. He can't
Ugh.
order no commissary because he went so late in the week. They didn't already order, so he in there with no food. Like I think about all that shit, bro. That shit fucks with me. That's fucked up. Straight up.
Like, it's actually insane. And I'm like, you're wishing that on a fellow human because you don't like them?
Didn't like what he said. Y'all said a
Oh,
lot of things.
how about freedom of fucking speech?
Yeah. It's commentary. It's an internet persona. It's an internet
Mhm.
personality. He still logs off and he's a human. That man was out there minding his business and SWAT pulled up like he was the cartel. That's crazy. It's crazy.
So fucking weird. Why did he drop on him? Like, what's the story between him and that whack person?
I mean, they got a long history from Clubhouse. And then when Denot did the one live, and he was like, Wack felt that Denot sent me to him, and I was like, what? Like, Wack is so fucking paranoid. I don't understand why he, and I guess he's mad because, but he should know how Denot is. You know what I'm saying? When he trolls and he said, you've been dealing with him for years. You know that's how he is. But my thing is the same way Wack said the same, or the not used to say the same thing about Wack. Like you was so mad at Ronnie for saying that, nigga. It's still people to this day with large platforms that drag you for filth and put all your business out there. And I don't see you coming for them. Why do you try to come for people that you think are weaker or that you can control or you can bully or like that shit is corny, bro. Like that ass. That's
Elizabeth is
just
saying, I think Armand's attorney has something to do with this.
absolutely. I mean, well, attorney on attorney. I guarantee her little butt shaking self, girl, you was ghetto. I have never in my history of being 42, about to be 43, seen no attorney bending over like Beckham in front of no damn. That was the most ghetto shit I ever seen in my life. And I don't care what nobody say. You keep your extra stuff outside of your professional. That is hood rat behavior. I would have never I would never hire her, like ever. I would have never thought she was an attorney seeing that. That is so unprofessional.
She is not really professional, from what I understand, especially reaching out to the judge on Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch?
And that lets you know that he was onto something. Denot was, because that's why she had to do what she did and team up with the guy on Denot's assault case to get him locked up. Because Denot was onto something about her ass. Let's clock that.
He is too curious for those people. He is like he is too honest, too uncontrollable.
And I
Like
wish that he wouldn't have
it's
came
what
out here and told us about her and just like handled it, you know what I'm saying, exposed her behind the scenes, because then they wouldn't have been able to get a one up and do what they did. Because all this is behind that, I guarantee you. They're all working together, that's for sure.
do you think Wack is
Questionable.
thank you, Danny
I
Danny, free
I done
donut, and
definitely
can't believe
fixed
I
his
paid
ass.
to
I'm
be
like,
abused.
nigga, you and the knot as in I said the knot must got some of your ass, nigga, and whack me trying to say whatever. But I cut all them off. I cut that whole circus off because I ain't they all fraudulent, fake, foul, phony, and I ain't got it to do.
And thank you for, like I said, thank you for contributing, guys. I love you so much. Please, if you send something to me, send the rest to Donut.
Please.
Like I would literally like I think this weekend is just gonna be the weekend of send the money to Donut.
Yes.
Like sincerely, it just sucks so much. I feel so bad. I didn't even know that shit was happening.
I didn't either until I seen the when I was scrolling, I seen the thumbnail
Mhm.
on King Pain. I said, wait, what?
Yes.
So I instantly went online, looked it up. I said, and then I got to calling. Called the jail, had to call the other one and child. Well, I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was so
Like
mad.
my face was just like, what is going on? And then I'm starting to hear, oh, he fought a cop. I'm like, do not fought a cop.
These people are so stupid. They just run with stuff because they heard official. It was not a cop. God, and he didn't fight anyone. It was verbal. And so when I had called
As
and I'm
if
asking them,
Donut
I'm
would be
like,
that stupid. That's stupid.
I asked the lady at the jail, and I'm like, so why would they make it a felony over so-called threats? She was like, well, certain things, especially when it's to an official, they can heighten it and make it whatever, whatever. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
So that official is still complaining that Donut called him the C word.
No, what he's complaining is that he alleged, because I think the not said it when he got out last year. He said that the guy tried to say that he threatened him and he didn't. And so I don't understand how the man brought this up before and nothing was done. And it was never proven that did not ever threaten him. But then all of a sudden in January, now it's charges. It's from that same situation last year when he was got locked up.
And why is it that each time that they send like arrest warrant or what they call it in English, like what do they? Why is it that he's never aware? Are they not supposed to tell you?
Technically no. You can just have a warrant and you will find out when you get apprehended. They
That
don't
is,
they don't they don't typically send you a, because most people will run. They don't like to send you a notice and say, "Hey, you have a warrant." They would just come and get you.
but that's not fair.
I mean, that's just the law. That's the way it goes. You don't get a. It's not a summons. You don't get a warning. Hey, you have a warrant out for your arrest. Like no.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Like same thing with my truck accident. I had no idea that I was even indicted because it happened, and I didn't get indicted until 2 months later. And my cousin called me and said he saw me on the news, and that's how he knew I had a warrant. I didn't know, and I had to go
What?
turn myself in. Yeah. So,
Wow. I have never been in trouble with the law. So
but like Denat
just
said,
like
the fact that courthouses typically have cameras that are audio and video. Um, Now I'm not sure because I don't remember when the night because his page is gone. I don't remember if it was like Armand, if it was in the bathroom. I don't remember where this so called happened or if it was in the hallway or whatever. But if this guy
the
don't have
bathroom, the rap
concrete,
like the rap battle.
yeah, but I'm saying if he don't have concrete proof that did not threaten him, like I don't see how this is gonna go anywhere. If anything, it's just being a major inconvenience to him right now because he's having to suffer, being behind bars again. You know what I'm saying? And all this kind of stuff. And he was he had already sent me the dates. I have his dates for his itinerary when he was supposed to be in Brazil. That shit is already bought and paid for. Like he supposed to be on a
Wow.
plane. And that's before the 26th of February for his second court date. His court date for the revocation for the bond
Mhm.
for the original assault, that's February 26th, but then his court date for this new stupid felony is Monday.
Yes.
So,
Oh my.
yeah. So
I,
he would have had to have been back because I don't think he could do virtual for that like he does with the
mhm.
Armand to go to that court date.
It's just such a strange moment for it to happen.
Hmm. In
Like
the
it's
midst of
so
everything he got going on.
convenient. It's like when him and Donut actually put hand on each other. He didn't sue him then. But now that Donut is in probation, it has all those things going on. That's the moment to sue him because of a rap battle at trial.
And my thing is, if people remember, I mean, I want to say before did not even left to Miami, he had made his stance about Milagro, said he's not gonna let nobody play with her. And I want to say he might have said something called out Armand into a combat in the ring. He said this before he even went to Miami. So why would you go to Miami knowing someone has these sentiments, then turn around and leave, and now all of a sudden you fear for your life?
But at the same time that you fear for your life, you are at the same party as this man.
Uh, Throwing that ass in a circle,
I'm
stanky
like,
ass at that.
you were not scared enough not to stop dancing.
Baby, if that was the case, as soon as I would have seen him, I would have left.
Thank you. And I'm like, when you listen to Ariel Mitchell was like, yo, he was following us. How weird is that? But damn, he was terrified. And now suddenly he gets arrested when, in like a couple of days, he is going to trial with that dude.
I feel like that YouTube is from me being as a person that just came into this stuff December of 2024, from all I've seen from all these different content creators. This place is like a high school. It's about who's cool with and
Yeah.
everybody aligns with the majority. So if the majority don't like the not, we're gonna same way with Nick at night. Now all of a sudden you didn't even have to involve yourself into their situation, and then you decided to pick a side playing these games. Like everybody wants to join the Armand bandwagon. This, that, and when I'm not seeing how people don't be able to just differentiate and like, no, this is corny. Nobody asked you to go to Miami. Denat
Thank
was there
you.
first.
And then do
You
not
knew going there,
posting.
it was gonna. You knew with you and Denat being the only ones there, it was gonna be bullshit. He was expecting Denat to crash out and be on
Yes.
bullshit, and because he did not, then you decided to fuck with him, and now want to make this big ass situation.
Yes. He wanted to trigger Donut by our arriving to that trial and going directly to complain about him to have him thrown out.
Well, he wanted to go to that trial and try to take over. just like
Yeah.
with the Diddy trial before Denat
Mm-hmm.
got there, because me and him was still talking before everybody came hating, and we talked when he was at the airport in LA. He called me when he got to New York, and then he called me while he was actually standing in line, and he said Tisa Tells is well, he was texting rather, that Tisa Tells was standing in front of him, whatever, whatever. And so you was already putting out narratives before he got to New York, fucking with him.
Why does he matter so much?
Right. For you people to be such hierarchies, be so just above or whatever, why is it his presence bother y'all so much? That's how you know he got to
Armand
get
is
the type of
crying
money.
about. Hmm. Like he's crying because Donat is stalking him, but Donat says, "I'm going to this trial, this trial, this trial." 3 days later, Armand is going to the exact same thing and giving the
That
exact
nobody
same
else was
list.
at. Nobody but Denat. No other content creator was there but Denat.
Thank you, but he is stalking you.
Oh God,
I
I just
believe.
hate it.
Like that pissed me off because like they're really pushing hard for the crashing out, and that's why I'm like, no, look at him.
Mm-hmm.
82 came and cursed him out, and he stayed calm.
He did. He was upset. You let him. I think that when it was all unfolding, I
Yo,
was
he
like,
was
oh
so
fuck.
mad at
I
me. He
said,
was
oh
so
fuck.
mad at me.
I know him so well, and when he was telling you not to, and I was like, "Oh fuck, she's about to let him up. This is gonna be bad." Like
Yo,
I think
he
the
was
whole
so mad at me. But we had a nice conversation, and
I
he was
seen his
like, "Yo,
transition. I know
girl,
him so
you
well
pissed
though.
me
When
off.
he did that
Want to
look, I
take a
said, "Oh
break?"
yeah."
And I was like, "Yeah, for sure, boo. Love you. See you later."
It's like with stuff like that. I know you want content, but certain things are huge triggers for him. And when
Yeah.
he's trying to not go into a space that puts him in a different type of space, that's why he said that, because all it did was make AT2 feel like he had a moment and he just looked like a clown.
He looked like a clown. Like, yes, I end the moment. 82 may have failed big bad, big bad, big bad. But really, why always I'm always replaying those clips is to show how unbothered Donut look. I'm like, this is the
No,
man that
he was
cannot.
bothered. He was
No, no,
definitely
no. But
bothered.
he
And it
was
wasn't even about
controlling
AT2's
himself.
present. He was bothered because if he's here
Mhm.
first and he and Denat
No,
does
there was
him
a lot of
for.
feeling, but he stayed calm. That's someone that can feel the emotion and not lash out.
But I'm telling you, his
Mhm.
emotion in that moment wasn't about AT2. It was more so because if he's somewhere first, he already feels that
Ah,
he's a hierarchy and that anywhere he goes, that his presence needs to be respected, like point blank, period. I know this man like to no end. And he was more so upset that you allowed this clown to come over here overriding what he asked for. That made him more mad than anything. He don't give a fuck what AT2 is talking about. AT2 is a clown.
yeah,
And so
I thought that maybe they could become okay, fine. I was dumb and I will
you've
never
been
do it
dealing with the
again.
not long enough. You gotta know when he's in the mood, he'll be like, fuck it, let him up. When he says no, that literally means no.
I know, but I
And
was like, for my
he felt
birthday.
like you let AT2 felt like that he controlled the moment, and that is what really, really incited
No,
him.
I control the moment because it's my platform, and that's why for me this clip is one of the strongest clip to show Donut's character because
Yeah.
he didn't curse me out. He didn't do anything. He stayed super calm. And even when we talked in private after, he never insulted me. He just said I'm a messy bitch. And I don't consider that an insult, but a fact.
I know why he did that, but I'm not gonna go there. Y'all got a lot of people in common, and he gotta, keep things neutral because y'all share a lot of people. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it that.
Be
But
nice, be nice, be nice.
I know this man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have to learn to play the role. That motherfucker crazy. Okay, we already know that is crazy. And it's like if you gonna be in his world, you gotta just you gotta roll with it. That's just how he is. He operates in a different mannerism. His brain does not work like the normal person. It's on go mode. It's channeling so many different things at once, and he's extremely prickly. You know what I'm saying? And the smallest little thing and make him think that you're trying to get over or trying to whatever, and you have to be like, bro, it's not that. But that's just the way he thinks because he's been through a lot with these content creators. And like when I had found this live and I sent it to him, I'm like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you and AT2 was on on his panel back in 2024 talking about this same shit that we're going through with your now Brazilian ex? This is the history repeating itself and I didn't know it? Oh, hell no, nigga. I was burnt. So I was like, seeing y'all talk and, and not trying to tell him whatever. During that live, I told him, I said, well, you're telling him he should have checked such and such, and he's telling you, well, you should have checked such and such. In my mind, the shit that not selling AT2 superseded the shit that AT2 was worried about. Cause nigga, he's telling you, you should have been checking your auntie that came out here and said shit we didn't ask for, and you're more worried about trivial shit. So then when this nigga reposts a live of his auntie the other day, I said, what is this supposed to prove? Because all she said was that the knot was triggering stuff that she brought out years ago. She never once said that what she said was not true. And
There
you're
you go.
reposting like that she's advocating for you and she still has not came out here and said the allegations she said about you wasn't true, my guy. So therefore, all the things you're mad at the knot about, you can't be mad at him when your family came out here and said it and she's still standing on that. She's just now trying to act like she's team family, but still not denying what she said about you. So you can't get mad at the knot for regurgitating what your people said.
I need to see that interview someday
Girl, I'm
because
just
I'm
saying.
like, him and 82, I don't understand what the fuck. Did you watch the show Heated
AT2 can
Rivalry?
kiss my ass and he can come out here and,
Oh my god, he
oh,
keeps on
Killer
making
T
lies
and
about you. I know it's
Killer
random.
T, Killer T, Killer T. Bitch,
Yeah.
I was in a truck accident. Don't make it be a real life, okay? Second of all, me, you, and Henrique was on that motherfucking call, and I said we all three looking like motherfucking do not throwaways, all in a love triangle with the knot. And we all started laughing. Not once did you say, "Oh, I'm not in love." No, nigga, you was just as pressed over him. We're not gonna play these games. If you're gonna be real, be real.
So
Let's
you
be
think
clear.
82 is impressed by Donut, not in love?
Bro, if the knot came out and said, you know what, AC2, I don't have no problem with you. I want to be friends. But if the knot gave him the time of day, so let me take you out to dinner, that nigga's gonna be shining that bald head, putting the motherfucking big ass jacket over them broad ass shoulders, okay, finding the best motherfucking pop bottle glasses, baby, ready and ready, okay? Pressed. Big booty in the air.
God,
Ready.
I have no idea. I don't understand their relationship, which is why stupidly I did what I did, being a messy
And
bitch.
what's crazy is that when I first found out that I guess you asked or whatever was going on that he contemplated coming over here, I said,
Mhm.
why is it you get mad at me when I've told you behind the scenes, I really wish that you and Denat could fix y'all, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I like both of y'all. But you can decide if you want to contemplate having a conversation with him on Magic Channel. But if I talk to him, then I'm Satan's spawn and you're mad. You don't own me. First of all, my allegiance mad or not, dragging or not, is going to be the not because I met all you people
Through him.
because of him.
There you go. But you see me, I saw them like that. Do you know that show? Heated
Who?
Rivalry?
No, who did that?
I was like, one day they must fuck because I don't understand the intensity, but they hate each other.
Listen, him and when him and Wiley sat up there, child, and I told Denat that what was that a few days ago. I said, bro, did you not see Wiley's live? And he said that he had wet dreams about you and that he wants y'all was in the back. Then I said, what? I said, bro, yes. I was like, I said, no, no, no. I gotta remove myself. I don't want to be in this category. I can't do it. And I said, so it's okay for you gay men to come out here and fawn over him, but when a woman, says I'm a predator.
I'm so sorry that you have eyes. I can see beauty.
Child, I can't stand these people. These people, 82 likes to not. I don't care what he says.
Yo, it looks like it. Like it looks weird. That's why for me it was heated rivalry, but then it
Bro,
wasn't.
no shade. When we was on the phone with the dude,
Oh
the
shit.
Brazil, and so 82 was down when he thought that the relationship was fake, when he thought that the dude was gonna be like, oh, I never really loved the nine. It was just Once the dude was like, "No, I did love him. It was real." The ATT was like, "Wait, what?" So it was real. Like his whole demeanor changed. He
Yo,
got so mad.
yo, that man kept on calling himself the Puerto Rican 82. Like, I'm sorry. I thought it was a crush. I didn't think it was real hate. Oui, Loki, d'accord,
It's
Loki.
not hate. It is a crush. It's a crush, and because he got rejected, is what he can't stand. And now he wants to
Mhm.
drag me. I'm not no ugly ass bitch. You know, there
Obviously
might
not.
be people that find AT too attractive. I don't know who they are. They could be blind. But the point of the matter is, you shout out AT.
Yeah.
We love you, AT2. We just dragging. Y'all gonna quit coming for the knot though. Y'all got us fucked up. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it funky. And I don't know why y'all be playing with me. I embarrass myself and don't care. But don't think that you gonna be saying and moving behind the scenes and I'm gonna come out here and lie for you. No, nigga, you know you like him just as much, bitch. Me, you, Wiley, we all and then did not press vote. But I'm the only one that's likable. Okay, I can see straight around this motherfucker. I'm not homeless, and I'm not in nobody's motherfucking house but my own. Shuffling the corner, sir. Playing with my peen, salivating
Hello.
over his ass. It's my pearl with my rose. Clock it.
So here is my mom, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your mom didn't
She's
hear me.
talking to my dog.
So embarrassing. I hope your mom does not know English because I hope she missed
She
the rose part.
understands nothing of English.
Thank
She
God.
only
Praise
speaks
God.
French.
Hallelujah.
She only understands French, so don't even worry about it.
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm glad you finally coming out because I'm like, we need some more people speaking up for Denat because
But
it's too
I'm
many people.
working in the week. Like, it happened yesterday. I didn't really understand what the fuck was happening. I didn't even know if it was true.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
true.
I did my research today. So while I was at work, I sent the video where he was to show that no, he was really cool. And tonight I was like, no, that like I need to talk about it
Why do
because
you
this
think he
is not
called
fair.
LKP?
I have no idea. I think that he thinks maybe that OKP hates Armand as much as him, and that OKP would be success, like would believe him that Armand is being a petty ass bitch, allegedly. Like that's what I feel because I don't think the donut I vaguely know compared to let's say you. I don't think he was trusting official campaign.
Right. I mean,
Mhm.
I feel it was definitely calculated, but in the same breath,
Mhm.
the way Denat was speaking, I have never heard him so vulnerable. He was so vulnerable through that whole call. And I didn't
He's
like the
scared.
mockery that they
Yeah,
were making out of it. And then I woke up to use the bathroom, and I thought I heard him say something about he was $10 shy of $1,000, and I said, "Wait, he done made $1,000 off this live?"
yeah. Like they're making a lot of money out of
Because I
donut.
was dragging you when they said you made $500. I said, "What about harassing mother?" You know, I was popping my shit.
It's okay. I love you. I know you hate me
I
and
love
love
you
me. Then
too.
it's all
No,
good.
I was mad at you because I was like, now the Denai knows that people have their own brain, but I'm like, I thought me and Madgie had a rapport. So I'm like, why she coming for me? Just because me and him
We
having our moments, me and him have our moments, but people need to not be in the middle of it and just be like, fuck
yeah
me because he's mad at me. Because when me and him make up, then I'm still about to be mad at them people for playing with me when I ain't never did shit to you. Because all y'all dragged me first before I ever dragged y'all. Y'all was calling me tattoo girl, press,
yes we
you
were.
know,
Yes
all
we
that.
were.
And so I got to clap back. And that's why I said pie face. But you're not, you're actually a beautiful woman. You're not a pie face. You're not.
Cute,
So
but
that's
pie
a
face
fact.
is still making me laugh, and I will create merch with pie face on.
But pie, what pie do people not like? People love pie, apple pie, cherry pie. So it's not, no, I would just be, you're not an ugly person. You know that.
Yeah,
So come
I
on.
just literally I just said, what does that mean?
But I was like, Maggie's mad at me. She's trying to make a reason mad at me. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm about to drag her ass too.
Yes,
Y'all know how I
and
do.
that's fine. I was like, lol, and that's
But
about
yeah.
it.
But I really did. I always liked you. And I was just like, my feelings is hurt. So
Mhm.
my feelings is hurt. I'm coming for you motherfuckers. He know
It's
that.
okay.
So, you know.
I
And
know.
so
Like for me, I'm like, yo, the person has their feeling, and when they're cool with me, I'm super happy. That's what I felt with 82 at the beginning, but he is way too extra.
well, my feelings is hurt because I didn't realize that he just said on this last thing on Twitch and he was like, oh, the reason I locked I blocked Killer Tees because she went on Wiley's and said something. I felt like she was talking about me. So
What
I
the
don't know if
fuck?
he made that up, but so you're saying that you blocked me because you thought I was trying to be funny? Why would me being on Wiley's page have anything to do with you? Clearly, me and Donat was beefing, and I know anywhere that I am and my name is showing, he's going to see. So I'm being
Yeah.
petty about him. It had nothing to do with AT2.
82, he takes everything so personally.
Yeah, and then he's controlling, and it's like you're not
Yes.
gonna think that he knows how I really feel about Denai. I can be like venomously so upset, so fucking mad, fuck
Mhm.
him, hope his channel, and all this. But in the depth of me, I still care about him. I really don't want him, and he knows that.
Yeah.
So why is it you can sit up here and say that you will go and have a conversation, but if I end up on his panel, now you're mad at me? That's weird. That is giving you like him and you're jealous too, bitch.
Yes. Like I said, the Puerto Rican 82, like he was way too into that joke.
He's
Like
trying to play
Donut,
it off
you
like
could
he
tell
wasn't.
they're
I
not
don't
just like,
even know this guy. And I'm like, bro, Steph is definitely not ugly.
no, Steph is
Steph,
serious.
I know personally from not him personally, but know that
Mhm.
when Denat first met him and me and him was tight and he was in Brazil and he was like, he had called me. He was like, oh my God, if he was gay, he would be perfect. Do you think that or whatever? So Denat's been having a hots for Steph since he first met him. And I
No.
already knew all this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, and the fact that Steph has been real holding it down, I'm glad that the knot has that because he needs that. You know what I'm saying? So
He
he
does.
ain't never been infiltrated, he ain't never folded, he ain't whatever. I don't really know the dynamics, the way Steph came out, he said he was straight. So I don't know. But
Yo,
yes,
Donut is so good looking. He turned him.
he
Like,
is.
I can understand.
He is. I said if he got the turn step, that would highlight that because he did not told me he was like, man, he would be the perfect one for me if I can get him to, you know what I'm saying? So where
Hmm.
everybody be like, oh, she's this, she's that. And I'm like, y'all don't even know. Even now when we talked, when the shit happened with the ex,
Yeah.
Denat was having me be the middleman. I'm texting the ex for him. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help him, whatever in their low love life. Like I be doing things that people don't know about, but y'all think that I'm just such this enemy. Like he knows I care about him. We have our
Mhm.
issues, but at the end of the day, he knows, yeah, this crazy bitch really give a fuck about me. Like, period.
Yeah, I can tell. I know you
Can't
are.
nobody drag him. I'm allowed to drag him. I ain't
Hey,
about to let nobody else drag him. Back up off my niggas. So I can't drag him until he get out. But we did
I can
decide.
tell that me letting 82 up and upsetting him. Oh, I can feel the mama bear being like, "What the fuck is you doing, Madgie?"
If me and you was talking, I'd have been like, no, abort, Maggie, abort, abort, abort. 82 ain't worth it. Because bringing him on your channel is not the same as it is bringing Denai. Let's
No,
be
it's
clear.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not. People
You
are
don't
mad
buy
when I
bots
bring
over
82.
here. You have
Hmm.
real people. Okay. You're not buying bots.
No, I'm not.
Because I don't
The
understand how
money
these
for that. The fuck?
I don't understand how these people got 90,000 which call, but you don't even have 90,000 views. I'm just saying. Maybe I don't know YouTube. They might be sleep. Okay.
Maybe. Like, I don't understand his number too, but he keeps on assuring us it's real. So I'm like, hey, man,
He's
okay.
growing sub, but not growing views. So
Yes, Holly, I told her not to. I know, I know, I know. I was a dumbass and I should have aborted the mission.
you've been dealing with the not long enough to read his mannerisms to know what not
I
to
was
play with him.
being messy as fuck. I wanted to
Yeah.
see what would happen because I never saw them interact.
Well, you
So
should have
I
went
got,
back on 82's live. You would have seen him in rap because did not
yes,
check the fuck
I
out his
should have
ass.
done that instead of doing what I did. But I apologized.
He know you messy, but he gonna
Yes,
make
he
you
knows. He
he
called
gonna
me a
he
messy
gonna make you sit
bitch.
in it for a little bit.
Yes.
But he knows that you didn't do it with malicious intent, and that's what saved you.
No. Because I told him after I was like, oh, they're already reaching out to me to trying to make me go and make video against you. I was like, yo, you were right to call me a messy bitch, and you were right to put your boundary up, and you were right to say that you want to take your distance. You were right. I will
Yeah.
never insult you for that because I was the messy one.
But I mean, yeah, this is your channel. It is content. It's like, hey, fuck it. Give the people what they want. Whatever y'all have y'all little banter. The same way you gave me and Donat that, and I, I definitely won that with the minute I got his ass together. That's why he can't stare at me at times because I'm his motherfucking match. Okay, I gave his ass
Exactly.
to business. He know what's up. But it's all love. At the end of the day,
Hmm.
the not knows who really cares about him and it's for
Yes,
him,
he does.
regardless of the history. Like even with me and him as of late, he did reach out to me,
Hmm.
basically demanding me to send him all the stuff for 82. And at the time, I'm like, I was in the middle of doing something else. I'm looking at my phone like I was about to go get my son. I had to put everything on pause to do what this nigga wanted. And he was like, "Well, I'll let you back around." Now at the time, I told him, I said, "Nigga, I'm not doing this because I care to be back around. I want to do this to be free to get all my wrongs out, and then I can move on." And that's what that was. So and then when that happened, we still ended up speaking, and that's just what it was. But we both agreed that we're not going to come out here and drag. Now, if I may cuss him out, if he pissed me off, yeah, fuck you, whatever. But I'm never going to come out here and drag him. So I'm not doing that ever again. You know what I'm saying? We're just not going to be on that type of time. And so,
Yeah, and
I was
anyway,
in his
not when
chat.
he's vulnerable like that.
Yeah,
Like,
and I had told him that at the time
mm-hmm.
I was not ready to be known in his chat, so I was under alias Mickey Bay, and he knew who I was. Only me and him knew that, and I wanted to basically. I told him I wanted to be under that page for a year to build rapport, just being who I am, and then he would have been able to say, "Hey, this is who it is," so that his community could stop coming for me because I want to support him. Like that's what it is, and I don't want me supporting him being the focus when I'm in his chat because people don't like me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all care about him and I care about him too, it shouldn't be about whether you like me or not. And that's just what it was. And so the last live he did, he had called me afterwards and he was like, well, because I had whispered to him or something or emailed one of them. And he was like, well, why did you delete the Mickey Bay? And I told him, I said, well, since you couldn't get the chat thing to work. I didn't spend so much money. All I got is my Lady T. And he was like, well, fuck it. It's my channel. It's my whatever. People gonna have to accept it. If they support me, they need to just accept it and not. It shouldn't be about you. It's about me. And so yeah, and he gave me the permission to be able to speak and be me as Lady T in his chat. But then obviously he went to jail and that's what it is. So at this point, when he come home, everything's gonna be out in the open. We're not doing no more, all that. And I'm not here to grift or it's not about that. He's just right now he's in a space where all he needs is support. He needs support. He's going through a lot on so many levels and I hate seeing this for him. He is such a gifted soul. He is a rare soul. I ain't never met nobody like him in
Oh,
my life.
Lady
And
T.
I don't like seeing this for him. I don't.
Um,
He's so I think the reason why I resonate with him so much is because he's so passionate. He's so over the top like me and I'm the same way and we are often misunderstood because people judge us by our delivery when we are upset. And he is judged so much by how he reacts than as opposed to what he gives. And he wouldn't have the community that he got, even all the toxic shit me and him have been through. You would think a person like me would hate him and I can't because I see the real him. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just wish that I'm just saddened by a lot of these people that's been on this YouTube for a long time. They can't see past that. If y'all think he's got issues, why not try to help him and be there instead of keep antagonizing him, putting him down? He got a story too. He just might not be willing to tell his story. He might do it in the form of a joke or a roast and a gag. He's fucking human, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, they act as if he's not a human, as if he's some type of animal.
and because he's a man, it's like he
Mm.
don't he don't get he don't get to have compassion. You know what I'm saying? It's just let's just take him down because he's a man. As a woman, they give a woman more compassion. You know what I'm saying? He ain't perfect. Yeah, we know did not do the most, but that comes from a hurt place. He ain't ready to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on here perfect. I know I done did my dirt. A lot of these other content creators, a lot of the stuff I got on him came from these other pages that been, doing the most to him. Y'all all bully, not you. I'm talking about they all gang up on him. You got 6, 7, 8 pages all on one person. That's got to mean there's something about him that all y'all feel triggered by. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's in jail. It's past the internet. It's past content. This is real fucking life. So I'm not gonna stand for it, and I'm gonna stand up for him, whether he cuss me out when he get out and say I don't need no bitch for my name tattoo. I would love to. I would
Oh,
love to
I
hear that
miss
right
him so
now.
much
Like, bro,
already, for real. Oh,
I just want him to know he's loved, bro.
he is.
Like, don't feel bad for being who you are. There's people out here that see past when you have your mistakes, when you may hurt our feelings, that we see past that and we know that you a good person.
There
Like
you go.
straight up.
You're like, it's a
So
that we are human being. We will fuck up, but we're so much more than just our mistake.
hmm
And they just invent mistake to put on him and will never forget the mistake he made in the past. It's like they want him to be the crash out. They want
yeah.
him to be everything that they're saying about him. That's why they refuse to acknowledge that this doesn't make any type of sense.
And what bothers me the most is that all of y'all, you have his name in the titles. All their pages are monetized. Y'all making money off of his name, off of his likeness, off of his brand, off of his downfall, and it's disgusting. You're downing him, but you're making money off of him. That's the biggest form of hypocrisy I've ever seen. If he didn't matter and he was sold into whatever, why are you even talking about him? Getting thousands and thousands of views.
It's the only moment that Wiley gets so many views. Like he already did
Wiley,
like how many live about it? Two, three lives? Like I'm just like, dude.
yeah, but Wiley was just on there. I'm looking at him at 82 like this nigga literally just told him he's had fantasies about him and Donat in the bathroom and that he would just prefer Donat to come and just do a session, a sexual session with him. And and I'm looking at my phone like, is this fucking for real? Now I'm a woman, whether Donat don't like women or not, that's whatever. But you're a man and we know he likes man and he would never like you.
Wiley is not his type.
Hello?
Like I'm gonna be polite
He
and
can't
nice.
see straight. He got a loose eye, but I need him to focus on this right now. Use your ears that actually work because the eyes don't. Use your ears. You're not as tight. He's never going to touch you.
Like, no.
It's
Say
disgusting.
what? Yo, Kia. I'm like, what in the name of fuck? Why would Wiley and then he's like, I'm gonna
I was grossed out.
like he called the jail, I think, and said he was Donat's brother living in
Wait,
Utah.
Wiley said that on his live?
Yeah, the last live I saw, like the one he did this morning.
Is that the one that's the update? I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that one. He called, he said he
You
was
his
from
brother, but you just
Utah.
said you wanted to screw him and have him all down your throat. The delude. I feel so bad for Denat. This is why he say people like me and others is predators because baby he got so many people after him. But see, in my defense, I'm the only one out of all you motherfuckers that he done said on his live on his big 60-some thousand channel on live with me on there that we are fucking and gonna fuck raw. He's never said that about none of you motherfuckers. Y'all
Sure,
are delusional.
imagine saying that about Wiley. We're gonna
Wiley is one of the motherfuckers that would definitely have the bag over his head, bent over. We don't want to see nothing. Okay, got to be a uber drunk night. Okay, you got to be in a position before he get in there. He don't want to see your face
I don't
during,
even think
before,
like how
after.
drunk would he need to be because if he is that drunk, he won't be able to perform.
No,
Like,
he can perform drunk. He just don't want to see his face before and during or after. Okay, you need to just be in that same position while he's going and when he leave. He don't want to see you. Like you can't even focus on me. If I tell you to look here, focus, sir, right here. I need. Oh.
oh my god!
Hey yo, like come on now. It's just certain
Oh my
people.
god, no!
I'll be like, why do y'all think y'all would ever have a chance with him? It's insane to me. I
No,
could be
no.
300 pounds. It don't matter. I'm gonna always be a bad bitch. Y'all got me fucked up.
Thank you. And you're way more like feature wise and everything. You can tell like you're more his style. Wiley and
Yes, and I
82
would
are just
suck the
not his
skin out
type.
of his motherfucking. If we were on that kind of time.
Listen, I'm gonna be polite, but Donut is a good colorist. He ain't gonna go for you for it. Like, I'm
Don't make
sorry.
this do not stick out on my motherfucking throat. Let me stop, Coquilla. I'm playing. I ain't gonna cuss your ass out when he get out.
Listen, he cursed me out. He's gonna be like, "You messy bitch, I love you."
But I'm just glad that me and him,
Mhm.
and he told me when I was sending the stuff, he was like, "This is making me seeing you in a different light, in a good way, and blah blah blah, whatever." And I'm just glad that we got to. It really was a place of healing for us both because both of us, being at odds and being at war like we was taxing on both of us. Out of all the people he beef with, for some reason, I was the only one. Like when he be on live, he's constantly checking to see if I'm on the burner and they're saying something. Like I really got to him. So
Yes,
once
you
we
did.
had
The
peace,
number of time he said me shit about you.
and so once we got to peace, and he knew that it's never gonna be that anymore. He finally got to have peace. I got to have peace because I didn't feel good. Even when I would drag him, I didn't feel good because I knew I still deep down cared about him. And so it was like, okay, finally, that's fucking done. Now I can deal about these other dumbass people. You know what I'm saying? And so that made me feel good. And so regardless if we had our little personal, because he's fucking crazy, getting on my nerve. If and I have never recorded near one of our conversations since the time I've ever talked to him. Never. But if people heard
That's
our
good.
conversations, especially as of late, they would think we was in an abusive relationship and think he's the abuser. Cause he's crazy. The motherfucker is crazy. He crazy. And I be looking at my phone like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? And I have to block him for like 2 days. And then he'll send me an email with the messages he tried to send me because I got him blocked. He'll apologize, but then explain why he did and justify what he did. I'm like, so you apologizing or you just gotta love the knot. To know him is to love him, whether right or wrong. It's a lot. But I wouldn't trade it in for the world because he is an experience. He's an energy that you won't find nowhere else. And that's
It is
straight up.
true. It's true. There is
So
one donut.
yes, for sure. Literally, I think I googled his name. I don't. Well, his dad. He got his name from his dad. So when AG2 started saying, "Oh, his mom didn't care about his name Donut," you dumb fuck. His dad's name is Donut. You fucking weirdo. He's a fucking junior, dummy.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, his dad is a senior. So
Oh no. I don't know why. 82 is weird, okay?
all I know is I'm glad his aunt played that video because baby, you just clearly said the knot was triggering you bringing it up. You didn't say that it was a lie.
Hmm.
So
No, I
82,
can
you're
tell
you're a
when
predator
I can
playing
tell that
around with
you
little
love.
boys.
Oh shit! Allegedly, maybe,
Allegedly, you like to
maybe not.
swaddle.
I don't
You
support
must got
that.
a nub and can't satisfy no grown man because you
Oh
clearly
shit!
still a
Remind you of
virgin.
that.
Pressed for the knot and ain't had no grown adult. That's why you mad, and mo mad, and ain't got nothing else going on but YouTube in that dry ass corner you living in, stuffing yourself in rent a cars.
Listen, he started going to the gym.
Girl, I know that machine broke as soon as his fat ass got on it. That motherfucker, I don't know how OBS is set up, but the screen he be on, he's about as big as the screen. Like literally.
He is, chubby. As a fellow chubby queen, I will.
Chubby is an understatement. That motherfucker's a wide load.
Well, Lady D, it's late, but I'm
Yeah.
tomorrow I'm going to do a live also about the donut, and I want, like I said, all the super chat, all the PayPal go to donut. So of
Facts.
course you are invited and
Well, I'm
welcome.
glad that we got to
Mhm.
make our peace. This
Yeah,
is
of
a real
course.
truth. Not know if
Yeah.
you go to jail, then we or if I go to
No, 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 no. We're
this is the
cool.
real truth. And
Like
I'm glad that we
exactly.
got to clear the air because
I
I know
love
we both
that.
have a common. We both want to see the
Yeah.
best for Denat, and that's all that
Yeah,
matters to me.
absolutely.
So
Like,
love
no, we're not
you,
gonna abandon
Elizabeth. Love you,
him.
Victoria. I love
Yeah,
anybody that supports Denat. That's all that matters because right now he needs everybody,
he does.
literally.
He
So,
does.
all
Love
right,
you all,
Maggie.
guys. See you
Love you,
tomorrow.
beautiful. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Free Denat. Free Denat.
Free or not. Free or not.